Yo, what up? It's Hollow.
And this is Coherent, and this is Truth in the Booth, episode 11, and we are here today with Lost Elements. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. What up, man?
Yeah,
Thank you for bringing us out.
Appreciate the help. So we got C. Will, and we got Big Skoon, two pieces of Lost Elements. We wanted to bring you in today because, man, I've seen you guys doing dope shit around the scene. Every time I'm at a show, C. Will is rocking up front, jamming with the crowd. Skoon's getting busy on the boards at home, doing live shit on Facebook, making beats. And I appreciate that, man. I love hip hop, so that's why we want to bring you guys in.
The raw shit.
Man, real shit. Appreciate that. Real talk.
So let's get right into it. What is the Lost Elements? Well, actually, I should say, who are the Lost Elements? How'd you guys come together, and what was the inspiration for that?
All right, Lost Elements is Big Skoon, MC, producer, C. Will, and my man, that's Dickie, who couldn't be here today.
Peace, man. He's having his 7th anniversary with his wife.
Salute.
Nice.
Congratulations, y'all. Have a good
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, started with me and that's Dickie. You know, we
Okay.
had to see each other out in the work field, and we found out we had common interests in producers like Premier, P-Rock, and you know Sean P as an MC. And I told him what I did, he told me what he did. You know, and we was like, holy crap, let's link up. We linked up. We started it. He already knew C. Will, and we seen C. Will working, and we was like, we did a song together, and it was only right, you know, we brought him into the group because he had the same type of work ethic we had.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, so you know, to kind of piggyback on that, I was, you know, thinking about when he shared the story with me on how they brought me in and blessed me into the group. It's like we was all solo artists trying to do our own thing, kind of lost, and then come together, you know, based on, you know, unity, and then just, you know, just, hey, I happen to know you, 6 degrees of separation type. So it was a blessing, you know what I'm saying, in disguise. You say everything happens for a reason, so.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you need to move forward, you know? Yeah.
Sure.
Sometimes you get stagnant by yourself. You need some fools to push you forward in your group. You know?
It's always good to come together with people that share, you know, vision and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So what is the message behind like the name Lost Elements?
It's just the Lost Elements, you know, with
Hip hop,
you know, MCing, hardcore beats, you know, and something that I'm strong on in songs, which is concepts of songs, not just
songwriting.
It's cool to spit, you know, but I like concepts too. You know, those are the elements I feel, you know, that were lost.
Yeah, knowledge of self.
Yep,
Facts.
absolutely.
Facts on that.
Yeah.
You couldn't say it better. I mean, that's what I embodied, I think, with as a solo artist, you know, just trying to promote knowledge of self, positivity, you know. I like to burn a little something, ain't nothing wrong. It's legal in certain states, you know. But nevertheless, you know, it's just, it's all, you know, it's all it's about is just making sure that hip hop, the core values of hip hop, the 4 cornerstones, and if you include some of the new things, bring that back, you know.
Yeah, you gotta respect that for sure. So you guys just recently shot 2 music videos, and it's your first time. So just take us through the process and just editing and then the results so far.
Well, the first one was a mile away, shot by Dizzy Phenom. She goes by Phenom now. Shout out Phenom. It was a couple concepts me and Dickie had to go out and, you know, Boulder. I think we was in Boulder City, out in the mountains, and then we did like a little family barbecue so everybody can see, you know, your dreams and everything. It's just a mile away. And never give up. That was the big message behind that. And the editing, she really, we let her do her thing. We had to trust in her, you know, because she's a hip hop head, true head, you know, what we are.
Nice.
And we said, do your thing, just send us what you got. And she was right on the spot with everything we asked, our whole vision. She brought it to life.
Beautiful.
That was the first one. Second one was the homie Zeus Zombies. He just started, salute Zeus. He just got into the music video thing, and he was like, Skoon, let's shoot a video, and I had this perfect song. We got Venom G on the song. Shout out to Venom G for dropping on the 16.
Yeah, and that was my first song that's officially being part of Lost Elements that we want to put on the project, so it was only right, you know, not to cut you off, Skoon, but you know, really just one of those situations where it was like, you know what, let's do it, and let's do it raw, especially with the sample you did. You know,
one day, we did it one day.
One hitter quitters.
We went out. We wanted to go to the art district, the Fremont, behind the beauty bar. We liked it, all those areas, and we went out there, got together, shot it, and man, he did his thing on it, man.
Yeah, and after the show, we will go on Truth in the Booth, and we will post all these music videos. Both of them are really dope, fire.
That real shit.
Yeah, definitely.
So how important do you guys feel the visuals are in the videos to just let people know how your music is, like what the message you want to portray?
Yeah, I'm an artist who's never done a music video. Like
It's a big deal.
But I've heard people tell me that, you know, dude, you need to do this, you need to do this. So like, what do you guys think? You know,
I think, you know, people want to see the face behind the music,
right?
You know, and first it's the face, and then after the face comes your ideas and your creativity. You know, as soon as I'm pretty sure the first time you shoot your music video, you're gonna work with the director and give them your vision. They're gonna try to paint that, and that's what I think is the importance. You know, bringing your vision and your ideas. You know, so people can see that, and once people see that, they relate to it. They touch with you, and you know, they become more involved with you and want to support, you know, anything you do.
You know, piggyback on that, Skoon, just like it's 2017, and you know, it's a fast moving society and culture that we're living in worldwide. So it's audio visual, man. Like you can't have one without the other.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, you want to bring both, and going back to what we're saying as an artist and conceptualizing. When you have that audio, I heard the words, I heard what you said, but now I can see it. And if you have a video that's not just a hodgepodge, but it's actually something that's dope, and y'all know what you want to do. Like I said, with Verbal Revolver, it was a cipher-like song, so that's why it kind of had that energy. Right. But when you have something else, you may not have that kind of visual with it. So it's just all about what you want to do and how you want to present this package, because it's an experience.
Yeah.
Did you guys feel it came out well in both instances?
Yeah, it did. You know, like especially with the Revolver, because that was the energy when I first made the beat.
I love that video.
I was like, we had 2 songs already. Mile Away, we shot the video for it, and we had Grown and Sexy, which we didn't shoot a video, and they were 2 concept songs. I was like, Diggy, we need a spitter song now. Let's mix it up a little bit, and that's what I had. That beat. It's one of the first beats I made too when I first got into making beats, and then, you know, and then the video I was like, gotta be cipher like, you know, it's gotta be hard, and it came out. You see how it came out? It was pretty
Keep it raw. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Raw shit.
Cool. So, C-Will, you're originally part of the Mic Control fam.
Yeah, still in.
Yeah. So talk to us a bit about Mic Control fam for some people who don't know what that is, and how did they influence who you are as an artist today?
Well, Mic Control fam comprised of Dirty Earthlings. That's my cousins, my blood relatives. Shout out Snuff, my cousin Tex, what's happening? Love y'all.
Yes.
And some of their friends that they grew up with. Also, that's Diggy, part of MCF as well. So that's how I know Diggy, because I'm the little cousin still, even though I'm almost 30. I'm still a little cousin. So you know, there's a few other individuals. PS.
Unscripted.
Yeah, that's what's up, Pete. Excuse me, I'm trying to think right now. Man, well, you know, I know it's government. I ain't gonna shout them out like that, but Johnny Yo. You know what I'm saying? And there's a few others that are out there. I can't think come to head, but being a youngster, like basically, I just talked to my cousin about it last night. It was one night I came out to Reno. They had a show going on, and I was doing my thing in Denver, still in high school, and went in kind of like lightweight battles going on. And I did a song with one of my boys, Jordan Surratt, was happening, and they heard it, and it was like, yeah. They looked at each other like, yeah, you could rep Mic Control fam. And I took that shit to heart, and I've been running with it ever since. And all it means to me is that, you know, since they've been out here since '92, and they were, you know, some of the, I won't say the founding fathers, but they were some of the younger guys that were really trying to put it on for the Vegas scene. It just means a lot, like being an underground and indie artist, and that really comes with that true spitter stuff. So, I mean, that's really what MCF is. I mean, you know, I know everybody, like I said, getting older, all trying to live our lives, so it hasn't been as active as we wanted, but again, being the young has been trying to rejuvenate it, and also with the, you know, the stimulus of Lost Elements coming through. Other artists I'm working with, shout out Lil Ones. You know, it just makes things happen. So, like I said, Mic Control fam is going to be still doing some things pretty soon, and it's always going to rep Vegas first since it originated here.
I've actually hit up Snuff. I need a verse from Snuff.
That's
man. I need
for
that.
real.
I need that.
Real.
Definitely go check them out, man. Those cats, Dirty Earthlings, they're OG Vegas shit. They did that album Demolition Men.
Yeah, Demolition
shit is a fucking classic. Go check that out.
Traumatic turn of events. That was a good one, man. Getting projects, and they got something else that's coming out.
Yeah, one on Spotify. That's it though.
Invasion is coming soon too, so you know, watch out for that. You know, I think I'm on the intro of that as well. I can't remember if I had any other verses, but right now that's the main thing, like you said, is still getting everybody included, all the old with the new right now.
Yeah. Dope.
So Big Skoon, how long have you been making beats, and who are your biggest production influences?
I've been making beats, I'm like estimated about 2 years now.
Nice. You started out rapping, right?
Started out rapping and just rapping. That's all I did. But I moved out to Vegas. Interesting story. Before I moved from Chicago to Vegas, I've been out 5 years. I had like Tascam boards, KRK monitors. I sold all that. I give up on music. I'm taking my family to Vegas. We just gonna chill.
Nice.
And I hop in pawn shops from time to time and just to buy DVDs. And I seen it like walking out of the pawn shop behind the register on the floor. I don't know how I seen it, but an MPC 2500. I was like, oh my God, I need that.
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah.
It was like 7. I was like, I'll give you 4. He was like, let's do it. I'm like, man. I started watching videos like crazy, like Ninth Wonder videos, old Kanye videos, anybody who's messing with MPC, and I was like, I started doing my thing on it, and it was always hip hop for me, chopping samples. I think the first record I chopped up was a Journey record, the wheels in the sky. I started playing with that. Was my first, probably still on Facebook, the video. And then I started getting kits and figuring out how this thing works, and I started using the manipulation of the machine, and people started hearing my beats, and I started hooking up with DJ Shakespeare. Shout out DJ Shakespeare. I was in the beat battles, and then everybody was giving me love because I was different. Everybody was trapping, doing this, doing that. I came with the hip hop, and people just loved it. As they say, you got something different, and I'm
real shit.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Real shit. Man, that's why that sound still exists today, man. It's classic. It's a timeless hip hop type of style.
Boom bap,
man.
Every time they
you can say it's dead, but it's really not, man.
It's never gonna die, man. The bap never dies.
True heads keep it alive.
Again, going back to what is on the shirt, True Heads.
I'm 25. I love that boom bap, man. It's not a young or old thing at all.
Absolutely.
And if you're listening,
these beats,
we got Beats by Skoon playing right now.
Skoon.
Fire. That's what first attracted me. Like when they made the proposition, it was just like, what? Are you serious?
Right.
Play that again. Turn it up. Right.
Yeah.
Serious.
Right. And you guys got an in-house producer who's making fire, dude. That's a blessing, man.
Yeah,
it's a blessing that you guys found each other.
Speaking of which, are your beats exclusive to Lost Elements?
No, I mean I do Lost Elements. Well, Lost Elements gets first pick.
Yeah.
Before I send out beats to anybody, I send it to C Will and I send it to Diggy.
Yeah.
We got our own folder. I said pick which ones we want or you want, and the other ones I throw them in available. But I did just do a project with my homie in Chicago, Life. He did 10 tracks called The Walk. And there's a couple other cats out here that's buying beats,
Yep.
Besides that, man, whoever they want to get down, hip hop, make music, I'm down to make the music.
That's what it's about. Music first, man.
Yep.
Absolutely. That's why I need to get a verse from you.
Hey, I'm down. It's gonna happen, man. I'm down.
Yeah, definitely.
Read the raw shit.
So, being from Chicago, being from Denver, take us through your Vegas journey a little bit. Who are some of the cats that impressed you? How have you guys grown, and how have you seen the scene grow?
Well, see, I've only been out here a few years now. I'm actually going on 3 years. In November, I'll be out here for 3 years officially. So.
Me too.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, so I mean, I won't say a 7-year stretch. Sound like I was in the pen, but I did 7 years in Dallas. I lived out there, so I still have like a Southern culture, and then the Midwest swag that we have. Like Denver, for a long time, it hasn't had its own identity, but you need to show love to my city and put some respect on its name.
We want to.
And we want to link. And we want to link.
So if you know anybody, let me know.
Oh, I know plenty. Like
good.
I know plenty, and I can go on the list. I don't want to, just deviate from the topic, but nevertheless, shout out to Denver, Big 280. We out here. But coming out to Vegas, incorporating what I brought from those two states, it's just I'm getting love and respect. It's just I need to be out there more and make these connections and networking. And that's what I love, is because although there are some artists that I know that are kind of standoffish and kind of, I won't say divas, but they kind of got their own thing going on.
It's kind of like an MC thing.
It's an MC thing.
You can't get love, too much love.
I can't give you too much
You're either
love.
politicians or divas.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's facts. Myself, I could be that way, but nevertheless, I still got a lot of love, just like I've received in Dallas being an outsider. So I never felt like an outsider, and I feel like with the Raiders getting ready to come here, shout out to my Raiders.
New favorite team, man.
Exactly. It's gonna really rejuvenate the city just on dollars and cents, and really because I know that other than UNLV, the running Rebels, you know,
they're gonna benefit from that too.
Vegas now will have an identity that they can really bond with, whether any you're against it or not. You know what I'm saying? Not based on an NFL team likelihood, but just that now Vegas will really have a culture.
Two sports teams.
And actually, I mentioned this before, and I've said that by them coming here, people are going to be like, okay, yeah, you can get drunk and gamble in Vegas, but I can also check a Raiders game. Well, if the Raiders are here, what else can I be doing?
It shows some
and then they will discover the homies kicking bars somewhere, probably at the beauty bar.
At the beauty bar.
Exactly. And they will understand that, wait, you know, this is not just gambling and sports. Even there's a really booming art scene here, and it's not just hip hop, dude. There's nasty graphic artists out here, break dancers, DJs, the punk and ska shit. Yeah, and you know, all the elements.
And that's what hip hop is, and like I said, the culture that they, like you said, with Fremont that I've seen them down here, it reminds me a lot of 5 Points where I come from in Denver, and then if you go to Dallas, Deep Ellum, they got the same vibe, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, pretty soon we're gonna start linking with these artists and these regions, man. We're gonna rejuvenate the game with all different genres within hip hop. I don't discount trap or alternative or whatever else you're doing, as long as it still has the elements.
Yeah,
I love it.
Man, as long as
you raw elements to all of it.
It's not even about the beats or anything. It's about cats being real to themselves and making music that means something to them, and you know, is actually poetic and, you know, has a meaning to it. You know, and you can't, if you're just copying everybody else.
Whatever.
Right. If you're just copying everybody else, you know, I don't
that
want to
doesn't
hear
fly
that.
in this day and age. I don't think biting people is like, it's harder to do that in this day than ever. So many people still do it, but to actually get away with it and be successful.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're not coming original on your own shit,
you might have one hot song and then you'll.
Well, the true heads aren't going to really respect you if you're not coming with your own style.
I sure don't. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. I mean, and I listen to some mainstream stuff, and there's mainstream artists that, you know, I like, but I know that they can get away with that because they got a machine behind them.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. They got A&R and they got a machine pushing them. And
pronunciation is what I was like. Pronunciation.
You feel me?
Yeah. Words, man. Like some of these.
Even if you mispronounce the
subtitles and shit on the video. You know, I ain't knocking them, do what you do, man, but in the long run, it won't be a memory like how we have memories from the 90s, you know, those songs that go there, you know what I'm saying? Those will never go away. Young Thugs and stuff, no, I ain't knocking none of them, but they come and they go.
I agree. No shade, but these are facts.
Back to the topic about Vegas, though. Skoon, what have you seen, you know?
5 years out here, I like anybody who loves music, first thing I did when we moved out here was I went on YouTube and put Las Vegas rappers, and the first dude that popped up was Interstate Fats.
Yeah.
I started watching his battles and just I don't know, when his hands start moving,
dominate.
You better get the hell out of the way. That cat.
That's when you know, bro. That's when starts going on.
You know, and I was
like, best spares never come from the city for sure.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. But that's another cat, man. I was in the beat battles with. His name Bo CT, aka Thirsty. Mm-hmm. He rhymes too, and I got his CD, and the CD is dope, man. He has great concepts. I mean, the way he coordinates his tracks with singers, he plays everything. He doesn't sample, which is cool, you know, but he got that West Coast funk. I don't know if you ever heard it, Thirsty.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and you know, and then there's reverbs from the beat battles. He's crazy with it. We're actually on his Lost Elements is on his
verse.
Yeah, on his mixtape. You know, Lord Speed, another guy he sampled, and 808 guy, you know, he's dope. You know, even his wife, Traparella, she's dope, man. And
some of these names you can see a couple Sundays from now. I guess they're doing another beat battle trial, right?
Yeah. I got invited. The way my schedule works, I can't be out there late because I go to work like right at 1 a.m. in the morning. I'll still be battling at the B-Bar by 2.
Yeah, man, thinking about that, honestly, I don't think I've really brought in just a producer yet, you know. Dent. We brought in Dent, yeah. I don't know if you guys know Dent, but that dope-ass hip-hop.
So I need to...
he's got the cuts, he's got the fucking grimy shit. Good cat.
I mean, real not to...
But yeah, the producers out here, man,
there's a lot of them.
A lot of
talent, a lot of different sounds. And it's when I first came out here, people were like, oh, Vegas ain't unified. But since I've been going to the beauty bar and became a part of the Academy Beat League, I seen nothing but unity. You know, I can call these guys.
Yeah, man.
They say, hey, man, Skoon, I got some kids, you need them. Or, you know, if I need help trying to track out a track, they'll show me because they know I'm new. You know, but they be like, man, don't sound like even Lord Speed gave me a great compliment. He was like, man, I've been making beats longer than you, man, but if you, in the battles, if I get my transitions, he's like, I'll be doper than you.
You know why, though? Because you got all that hip hop already running through your fucking blood.
Yeah.
So you already know. You already know the jam. You know what's going on. You know what sound this shit's supposed to sound like.
It's been there the whole time. You just figured out.
You ain't a novice to the sound.
I've always wanted to do beats, you know, but it just, I never had the money for NPC.
And I think every MC has that, like, every MC kind of beatboxes to himself, something that he would rap to, so that's why it's like,
you gotta be, if you've ever like done an acapella, or if you wrote an acapella, you still give it a flow, and you gotta beat.
I always beatbox though, you know, that's another thing. I still do that on my beats to kind of figure out what I'm doing.
Shout out to my boy T Jones. I mean to cut anybody off, but that's another one of my favorite producers, Dallas guy. He told me, you know, so he does that all day. So he's got beats just running through his head. And again, as a guy that used to rap, but it was like I'm doing something else now. He's the same things. Like just stay doing it, because you're gonna find yourself making beats. So that's why I admire Skoon and I like what Skoon's doing and brings to Lost Elements. Because again, it's like a big brother, a big cousin, another mentor to, you know, help me through my journey within this as I make this my career. And I do want to shout out a couple Vegas guys that I do know, Breezy and CC Dollars from the Empire Music Group. Breezy, yo.
Actually, we're getting him on in a few.
Shout out to the his and hers. I still need to call.
I need to call tomorrow.
Coherent, the guy that's sitting over here to my left, right here, straight up. Of course, Dirty Earthlings, United Rebel Music Group, Marquise District and Goliath Cruz, my boy Keys, Makeem. I mean, these are the small network that I've met, and I'm just hoping to increase that and stretch the web, and like I said, and link those with those that I know in other states.
Yeah, check the podcast, man. That's why we're doing this. Yeah, so we can build together, man.
Absolutely.
So you know, this cat.
So it's raw.
You know what I'm saying? And we can build together. That's what it's about, supporting each other. Because you go to any hip hop show, half the crowd is probably a rapper or an artist or something like that. That's facts. So you know, we support each other. That's what it's about. So
that's what I like.
Networking.
That's what I like. Chicago wasn't like that.
No.
Back in the the Common era, it was like that. You know, even if it was battling, we were friends at the end. You know, it's like Common. They got a lot of stories about Common and Kanye battling, but they was hooking up too.
Yeah,
they're cool.
But in the new drilling age, they're actually killing each other for real, and that's kind of why I took my kids and my wife and moved up out of them.
I know there's brought like mob fights at the
mob violence everywhere.
Yeah, seriously. Like you disrespect
Chicago's
someone
always
the wrong
been
way.
like that,
Yeah.
Chicago's a scary place in general in some parts of it, but to battle and to disrespect somebody like that, they take it on to a different level. You know, they got their
people
own
don't
form of
do it
justice.
if they can't handle it. You know,
that's street is always gonna keep you.
So that's why I don't battle rap, because I'm not with all that
with
trash talking, spitting.
I think if anybody takes it outside the battle and actually hurts somebody over something that's said in the battle, I think the whole hip hop community should just shun that person. Like you don't get it.
You're out.
This is why we created battling.
Agreed.
So that we don't shoot each other and kill each other in the streets. We're gonna handle it in an artistic way.
Exactly.
That's what hip hop is begun on, man.
It's funny that y'all bring this topic up. You know, I don't want to take the floor too much, but in Denver, I did a lot of that in high school at GW High School. Shout out to the Patriots, 06, class of 06.
06 too, bro.
Already, you know.
88.
You know what I'm saying? No, but in GW there was a lot of that, and I mean I won some battles, I lost some. I lost some to Kinsey. Saxon Kinsey is who I'm thinking of right now. A couple other guys, Brandon Coldez and even Killer Kev. But afterwards, they would still compliment me on my verses, and we would still just be cool and converse afterwards. Like so, even in Denver when we weren't, I would say like you said, where it didn't feel like it was as united. I think that was already starting to fester at that point where it was like, yo, we're about the bars. It's about the craft. Yes. I respect it. It's about the craft, and so. I see that happen in hip hop in general, and in certain cities, like you said, that fad with the drill thing, and a lot of other different genres of the hip hop subgenres of hip hop. Yeah, I think that like you said, they'll kind of fade away when it comes back to the craft, like really standing as a foundation.
And that craft needs to grow, you know, at the same time.
Solid foundation.
Hip hop's not even 50 years old, really. You know, like it's still growing. It's going to change even more in 10 years. We're going to have a whole different. Somebody's going to change something, innovate something new, and it's going to be totally different in 10 years. Promise.
This is true.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so but. What the real shit is staying true to yourself, having knowledge of self, and being real on the mic and sharing your truth.
That's
Exactly.
Sharing your truth.
Share your truth and don't fabricate it. And don't do anything to produce fucking sales, man. Like somebody was saying this as an entrepreneur. You'll prostitute yourself in a sense always in life.
Selling
to
yourself.
a point, but you don't have to sell yourself out for something. When you're selling yourself as an artist, you're presenting yourself in this manner and being true to it, like you guys were saying.
Yeah.
But don't sell yourself out to get the bits of fame. That's bullshit.
You gotta stay true to yourself. Yeah.
Facts.
That's the timeless music, is when you stay true to self, because then people actually respect it.
Yes.
If half your crowd's hip hop heads or producers and they know you're not coming real, and it just goes back to that. It's just like gaining the respect of the crowd and the community. If you're not real, like the MCs know, there's some girls in the crowd that may not recognize it, but the heads recognize it. You know what I mean? But no disrespect to anybody, but yeah, these real cats, there's so many of them. There's a plethora in Vegas, and the network is getting crazy.
And we went to a show. We went to the beauty bar last night. We saw Sadistic and the Idea documentary.
Okay.
And you know what's crazy?
World has no idea.
Is when these Vegas cats hit the stage, man. They blow some of these out of town cats out of the water.
Yeah.
Like they're just straight up, like Vessel last night, easily the best performer. Wow. Easily, man, rocking that crowd. They're like, no, stay on stage, like Vegas kid.
Being an entertainer, that's also, like you said, when you do these live performances, which we want to get to as well. That's something else that you have to really.
Guys are live, bro. Please book these guys.
Yeah.
Please. Hoping somebody will, help them out. Help them out. They want to do shows. They're hungry. That's why we brought them in.
But it's an art to putting on a show for sure. Rocking that stage, I fell on my face a few times, and that's good for me because again, it's never failure. It was just a lesson, and letting me know that the next time I get out there, there's certain elements, no pun intended, that we got to bring.
You got to rock a crowd.
That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
Coming with a crew.
If you rapping is second to rocking crowds.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly.
At the end of your song, or at least in a few songs, you got to be doing chants and rocking crowds and having swaying their hands, doing something, being active,
immersive,
and engaged with the performer. And if that's not happening, I'm not interested really.
Well, you see a lot of talented cats, performers in Vegas, like
exactly.
Rappers,
we got
lyricists,
we got
MCs
out here for sure.
That can rock crowds.
No, I was gonna say, like I said, shout out again to Goliath Cruz and Joey Joe. Every time I go to one of their shows, man, he puts on, like he has a lot of energy on stage. I'm like, bro, I need to get my energy up, cause you keep it rocking. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Donnie Bennett, that's another cat.
Yeah,
Luck Factor 0.
Yep.
They snap out too.
They got a new video out too. We posted it up. Go check that out. Luck Factor 0 just dropped that.
We used to work together.
Yep. So before we do what we do, you guys want to do any shout outs? Where can people find your music?
Yep.
And
shows
any shows or
videos
any new-ish coming out.
Well, everything is Lost Elements Official. YouTube, Facebook. We actually have a website we're about to publish probably in a week or two.
Nice.
That's where you can find our music. Same thing with SoundCloud. Also Big Skoon Beats on Facebook, YouTube. I do the live thing. And Dabby Diggs, he's not here, but Dabby Diggs,
please.
SoundCloud and Facebook, DATBE Diggs, DIGGZ.
You can find me at C Will on Instagram, Stringer Will on Facebook. Follow the C Will official Facebook page. We got the Made Men 5000 page. I didn't create like 5 pages. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of pages. So you can always check out those pages. Also on Reverb Nation, if you still use that. I'm also on SoundCloud, still under Cameron C. Will Williams, but I'm probably end up changing that URL to make it a little shorter and easier to find. On YouTube, like you said, go check out the Verbal Revolver.
Check them out,
please.
Yes.
Run those numbers up for us. It's always appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
Give it a like too.
Yeah,
subscribe. We need 100 subscriptions.
Period.
So we can change our name. on YouTube. They won't let you do it without the 100 subscriptions.
Yep. You need a special URL. We're trying to get there too, so we can get that truth in the booth.
Truth in the booth.
Subscribe to us, man. We're live.
Truth in the booth. Shout out, man. They doing their thing and inviting people out here, man. I really appreciate this. Appreciate you guys for having us and just giving us an outlet to, voice, whatever's on our mind. Talk about hip hop, I love it, man. So
just cop that album.
Cop the album, man. I ain't even listen to it. I can't wait to get in the car.
Can't wait. It's dope. I do want to shout out, I shouted out everybody from Texas and Denver, but all my, I did shout out Denver, excuse me, is what I'm trying to say.
Got you.
Trev Rich doing his thing, taking the reins right now.
He's dope.
Man, you know about Trev Rich?
Oh, fuck, I know about Trev Rich. He's nasty, bro.
That's the dude out there. Hey, my boy Showtime for Show, BMG Show, excuse me, let me put some respect on it. I got K Swift out there doing his thing. You also check out El Keys. Oh my God, there's so many people I'm forgetting. I'm just trying to, show the love and respect because I know it's reciprocated. So, hey, fellas, I'm gonna see y'all, pretty soon. Tuesday, I'm coming back home. So, shout out to all of Denver, shout out to Dallas, shout out to Vegas, everybody that's shown love to me. It's always coming back.
Always, yeah. Yo, real quick shout out. We made a Patreon, and just a real quick shout out. We got Moonstar and Tony Rasmussen and Jesse over here, Coherent, also donated.
Thank you very much, guys.
Shout out to you guys. We love you guys. Thanks for all the support.
Thank you. And they were out there last night, both of them. They came and talked to us.
What's up?
Man, we really appreciate that. And if you're interested in becoming a Patreon as well, as little as $1 a month, that can help us really expand this, take this to the next level. That's what we want to do, man. This is for you, Vegas. We love you.
Yep.
And yeah, man, we just need a little money, man. This is all independent. It's all gonna go back into the scene and back into promoting artists and helping showcase us. So if you do that,
sacrifice one Swisher.
Yep.
For just $1.
Setting
One
shows,
Swisher.
ciphers,
For just $1, you can
street
save one
walking
artist.
series.
okay.
we got a big plan here, and we're gonna progress it one way or the other. We
got a vision,
appreciate it, but with your guys' support, we can do just about anything for sure.
Yeah, and Moonstar, he's an artist. Go check out his music. And if anybody who donates to Patreon, we will shout you out at the end of every podcast. Make sure people know who you are, that you're helping us, and that we support you.
That you're looking out.
Hey, yo, you guys want to spit?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, off the top of the dome, it's your boy. One time, my physical. I break it down off the top, I won't stop. It's your boy Big Skoon, used to get high as the moon. Now I'm Looney Tune with the goons coming soon. From the womb to the tomb, I hit you with the Baptist booms. And everybody wanna rock me, they can't stop me. I keep going all day, I get to slapping like hockey. Now I'm on some other shit. See, Will want some other shit.
Hey,
Why don't you spit that
I'm on
shit?
some other shit, hopping off the mother shit. About to ride this motherfucking beat like a jockey. Bitch can't shock me. I'm talking about that dude that be trying to battle who me do. Yeah, he dookie indeed. Ooh wee, please get out the way. Cause on the microphone, I cannot be faded. Even with the barber's kids, I got the starter kit for they hip hop. Now Corey about to drop.
Yo, we have to get the starter kit. I've been a martyr kid, so I can take it back. I've been a fucking Martian. It's kinda gotta go back there. Different constellations, no despair. I'm up in the air. I really got no fucking cares because I wanna smoke it. I get it higher. I watch my life aspire. I spit it through the wire. Not the one you should admire. Spitting fire, do this shit. Fucking dragon breather, do this shit. I'm about to fucking see demons. I'm doing this shit. I'm spitting semen. Fucking can see this, but I'm talking about your girl, motherfucker. Fucking get devious.
Oh,
Let these drums in.
Okay, yeah.
Next
Go ahead
one.
and get his drums right quick.
Yo.
Gotta wait for the break.
Intro it, yo. Coherent. Woo. Fournier, cop it.
Not the best freestyler, but I'm gonna do it for the love, yo.
Let's go.
Yo, I turn these rabbits into hat tricks, motherfucker. We got the playoffs going, and now we gonna run it. Man, we keep showing out to the top. This that Las Vegas shit. No, we get no guap, but we wanna get you on Patreon so we can not stop this ill shit. Man, we just spit this right here in the fucking set. We just do it for all this respect. Man, we ain't even doing it for checks. But yo, on the mic you get checked, and we'll take it from you fuckers. If you wanna catch
Wreck.
16.
a wreck to your neck, I don't give a fuck, man.
Don't stop. Cypher keep going, man, straight from the top. It's your boy trying to get the check like Nike. You can't stop me from the side to the bay, to the bay, we getting hypey. They don't excite me with that bullshit rap, and I ain't gonna call it what it is, but it's some bullshit trap. And I'm gonna tell you what it is, man, your boy got facts, and everybody wanna hate it, I just rock my cap. I do my thing all day, man, flow, I just flow. Skoon, Big Skoon, coming soon, let them know how it is.
From the bay to the shy, hey, way up to Mile High, 5280, baby, born in the 80s, blowing up in the 90s, flow kinda grimy, please never mind me. Oh my, I got off beat, but yeah, I'm back on, guy. You know how we do, that's gon' slide. Kinda like we out here at the playground, but Will don't play around, I quit school cause of recess. You heard that joke before, but never had it this kinda neat. It's always off of the top, yeah, finito. Back to the right, so this guy can just bleezo.
Yo, we with the lost elements. I wanna show you what's prevalent, show you my rock the fucking heaven sent. We sit in the booth so we can spit the truth. I'm about to fucking tighten the news so I can do that shit. You know I get some retribution, start the revolution. I'll start the noise pollution. I wanna go a different way, start a revolution. Che Guevara, wanna fucking hit that shit in AR. I do this shit, motherfucker, but you know I wanna spray for. I wanna break it, been a mortar, got a fucking full clip so I can do that shit, motherfucker. I'll show you where Doom lives. Because I'm Dr. Doom, kid. I wanna fucking consume some shrooms, then maybe we can fucking see the doom in.
Yeah, yo, these elements lost. Man, I had to give them all a fucking pause, cause they straight whack, but we straight ill with it. Man, motherfucking nobody is ill than us on this fucking mic. We just do what we like every fucking night. We bring them in the set and we do a fucking podcast. Man, you guys are straight ass on this fucking mic, but we straight
but we still love you.
We still love you.
We still
love you.
Keep
it real. Keep it real, guys.
Oh, the cipher.
Hey, that's a real cipher. That's how you know ain't no written.
No written.
No written.
No written.
Always off the head, bro. We don't have no ads
Shout out
and
to the
pins.
truth from the booth.
For real. Truth from the booth. Foreign aid.
Thank you guys
Good looking out,
for
guys.
coming in. Episode 11. Lost Elements. Check them out.
Favorite number too. Appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah.
Rise,
Peace, love, unity.
Peace,
L.E.
peace, lost elements.